What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to Comic Breakdown. In this video, we are jumping into Ghost Rider issue number 13. After everything that Johnny has been through, they feel like they have finally taken care of the Blackheart situation. But there is another evil that is plaguing this country. They arrived in Savannah, Georgia, where a mysterious surge of demonic energy had taken over the city. They soon discovered the carnage was brought on by another Ghost Rider. That is Johnny's brother, Danny Ketch. And now we are about to learn exactly what turned him into this techno Ghost Rider. So make sure you guys have subscribed to the channel, make sure that you like this video, and with that being said, let's dive into this breakdown. Alright gang, so we are picking up 6 months ago somewhere in New Jersey. We have Danny who is playing some pool. The guy he's playing against, he doesn't know it yet, but Danny is about to hustle him out of some money. Beating this guy in pool, he pulls a knife. He goes to attack Danny, recognizing that he just got played. Him and Danny begin to tussle, but that is when someone from behind him puts down that biker, tases him right in the back of the neck. That somebody is Dr. Dayu, and the good doctor has been looking for Danny for quite some time. She has a proposition to give him, but the way she would put it is that she has a wager. Now, as we jump back into present day in South Carolina, we find ourselves at a building known as the Red Paradise. This used to be a kind of sex club, one with drugs, sex, blood, demonic worship, the whole 9 yards. The night this place burned down, they had hired a DJ by the name of the Ram, and the Ram is known for producing beats that he calls the Pulse of Hell. This is supposed to give people kind of visions. They invited possession. If they had lived, they would have left a legion. But something happened here. Hundreds had died in this fire. Talia can still smell all of their sweat. She can feel the pulse of music. But then there was a screech of feedback. Everything went silent and dark. And then the screams took over. The fire swept through the building in seconds, and only one person survived. With third-degree burns all over her body, she isn't expected to make it, showing Johnny exactly what she is seeing. What they also see is somebody was blocking the doorway, a man who was not a man whose face and hands were made of flame. When Johnny sees this, he can't believe that this is Danny. He can't believe that Danny would do something like this. And now he is wondering, what the hell happened? As we pick up 6 months ago, we are now in Infernal Labs. The doctor showing him around. Her job is to experiment on the realm of hell. They are devoted to the studying of the biology, the geology, and the chemistry, plus the physics of hell. And though she doesn't give up much detail on why she is doing this, she says that this is all just for research purposes. Escorting him into a room. When he walks in, she closes the door behind him. She says that she would like to speak with the spirit, that she's more than happy to pay for all of his time, but she must see the other half. That is when a door opens on the other side of the room that Danny is in, and we see a giant demon come out. As Danny begins to transform into the Ghost Rider, we pick up in present day at Georgetown Memorial Hospital. Johnny and Talia have made their way here to talk to the last surviving victim. As Talia peers into her mind, we learn that this club, it wasn't full of innocents. Her boyfriend, a guy who went by the name of Sulfur, he apparently had a blood altar in his basement. He is the one who did the killing, but she stood by him. Johnny says that he can cleanse her sins, that he can help her, but they need help first. Getting a pen and paper, she begins to draw with her blood finger. Not needing a pen at all, she begins to create Ghost Rider, one that looks like he is imbued with all kinds of technology. Thinking that maybe that helmet he has on isn't horns, but it could be some kind of antennas. This gives them an idea on how they might be able to track this down. Hopping back to Infernal Labs 6 months ago, we are picking up with Danny after he has slaughtered this demon. The doctor thanking him for the demonstration. They go into her office, they sit down, and they have a discussion, showing Danny all of the damage that he has done over the years, to roadways, to buildings, to vehicles. All of this amounts to millions of dollars in damage, and that doesn't account for the people that have gotten hurt in the way. A woman accidentally having a heart attack, a man going off of the road because Danny had blown past him. There are tons and tons of accidents that have happened over the years, and it is all because of Ghost Rider. Whether intentionally or not, she is offering a way for him to have more control. And the research that she is doing, it requires funding from private donors and government grants. She recently received a kind of soft promise of $20 million, but only if Danny would be a test subject. What she is offering Danny is not money, but it is freedom. At the end of this trial, she plans to separate him from Ghost Rider. She already has a contract written up. All he has to do is sign, and then he can start to earn his life back. In present day, we are picking up at Digicom Data Center. Radio and TV signals, they put out a kind of white noise. Some call this the whispering of the dead, the howling of the demons. As the operator begins to locate this specific sound, if the helmet is some sort of transmitter, it would have pinged off the tower a few blocks away from that club. And everything that hits that tower, it all flows through these data cabinets. When she thinks that she hears something, she has to throw the headphones off and she begins bleeding out of her mouth. Talia puts it on, and the same exact thing happens. And so Johnny puts on the headphones. When Johnny puts on the headphones, this causes Ghost Rider to come out, because what he heard was a dark song. He begins burning all of the data. All of the servers catch on fire. What he heard was the call of the brother, and now he is sending an answer. As we pick up in the Infernal Labs in current day, Danny hooked up to this machine. They were about to begin another test, but then everything backfires. The doctor, confused at first on what happened, but looking at the shattered screen in flames, what they see is the face of Ghost Rider. The doctor, recognizing that they have been found, that the warning has gone out, and that they need to prepare for visitors. And that will be the end of this issue. So let me know what you guys think down in the comments. You know, I was a little worried on the direction they might go after Blackheart, but now that Danny is being brought back into the loop, I'm very excited to see where this is gonna go. Johnny and Talia learning that the Infernal Labs, a research group devoted to weaponizing the instruments of hell, they have enlisted Danny as a mindless soldier. But if they're gonna save him, more than likely, they're gonna have to battle him. They are going to have to beat him before he destroys himself and everybody else. The doctor was smart to come to Danny with this proposition. Now, he believes that there's a possibility they could be doing this for some kind of weapon. There's always somebody that's benefiting out of it. Whether they're getting a weapon, they're getting money, there's someone that is always getting something. But Danny, after everything he's been through, he kinda just wants to break free from Ghost Rider. The doctor is promising that freedom, but what he is not considering is the repercussions that come from that. What are they gonna do once they actually do separate Danny and the Ghost Rider? What are they gonna do with the spirit? More than likely, they're gonna use it as a weapon. If they have a Ghost Rider at their disposal, the flip is a switch and they can send out a Ghost Rider to attack any of their enemies. This is one of the most deadly weapons that anybody could bring to the table. But in the next issue, we hopefully get to see Danny versus Johnny. Ghost Rider versus Ghost Rider. As it is said, I am my brother's keeper, and Johnny, he is coming for his brother. So let me know your thoughts, let me know your theories, if you would like to get completely caught up on everything going on with Ghost Rider. Be sure to check out the link in my description, as well as the top of this video. It will get you completely caught up on everything going on with this series. If you would like to support the channel, you can always do so by joining the channel membership. Much like Patreon, having multiple different tiers, from $1 to $50, from loyalty badges to comics every single month. Not only are you helping out the channel tremendously, but you are getting tons of perks in the process. If you are unable to do this, do me a favor, subscribe to the channel, like this video, hit that notification bell, and with that being said, until the next breakdown.